Asante sana waziri. Wangwana hamjambo? Mambo? Haya, tunaweza keti chini. Asanteni sana. I am truly happy to be in this meeting today. This to me is a culmination of a dream around Tibet. When I had the privilege of being Minister for Higher Education a few years ago, there was a big debate about Tibet and the place of Tibet in the education and the development of the human capital of Kenya. Today, I am very proud that Tibet is now central to the development of Kenya. And when I see this multitude of young people who are graduates of our Tibet institution, it confirms to me that a few years ago we made the right decision. From 2014, we took the firm position that we must equip more young people with technical skills and competencies that would make them contribute their energy and talent and passion in driving the progress and the development of our country. And that is the reason why over the last 8 years, we have built 150 new technical training colleges in Kenya. It is the reason why this year we are building another 15 technical training colleges in Kenya. And it is also the reason why we will be equipping about 70 technical training colleges in Kenya with equipment that will facilitate the greater understanding and learning and equipping of skills of young people like yourselves across Kenya. And I am very proud that today we have very proud masons, very proud electricians, very proud carpenters, very proud technologists. I am truly happy that we have realized the place of technical training as a country, and the young people of our country are immersed in acquiring technical skills. Pongezi nyinyi wote who are graduates today. You see, the housing plan solves for us 3 big problems. Number one, it solved for us the 6 million, almost 7 million Kenyans who live in informal settlements. We have a responsibility to make sure that they live in dignity. Number two, it solves for us the problem of land fragmentation and land that is supposed to be used for food production is being used for human settlement. Affordable housing will reverse the trend of land fragmentation and give us an opportunity for land consolidation so that we can fix the challenge of food insecurity and make sure that Kenya is a stable country. But it solves for us an even bigger problem. You know, this housing plan is not so much about the houses. No. This affordable housing plan is more about the jobs for young people than the houses. And our plan, and I'm very happy that you people can see through it, our plan is to employ at least 1 million young people like yourselves with skills, with competencies, plumbers, electricians, masons, carpenters, the whole of that space. That is our plan. And you see, we live in a very interesting country. How can anybody be opposed to that kind of a plan? Surely. Muniambie tu kweli. I mean, surely. How can anybody be opposed to that kind of a plan? And all we have said is, for those of us, like me standing here, for those of us who are paid by the people of Kenya through their taxes, all we are asking is 1.5% of what I get, so that we can create 1 million jobs for young people of the Republic of Kenya. Niwaulize jameni, is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? 1% ndio vijana 1 milioni wa Kenya wapate ajira kila mwaka? Surely. I mean, honestly. Eh? So, beyond the housing, we also need, that's why I'm telling you, a deliberate, intentional plan to create opportunities for the young people of our nation to access meaningful opportunities to work, meaningful opportunities to invest, meaningful opportunities to grow their enterprises, to grow their hustles, to grow their businesses in that space. Apart from housing, we have also made the deliberate decision that to be able to give people like yourself an opportunity to grow your enterprises, we are not going to be importing furniture from anywhere. I mean, jameni wa Kenya, yani tunaenda kuagiza kitanda, sijui meza, sijui viti, sijui nini, kutoka sijui China, kutoka sijui Marekani, sijui kutoka wapi. Surely, sio ni wazimu? Yani niwaulize, tuambiane tu ukweli, niwaulize, kwani sasa hii kitanda, na nimesema many times, hii kitanda inahitaji ujuzi kiasi gani ati mpaka tunaenda kuleta kutoka Marekani ama sijui wapi, Ulaya wapi? Ndio nimewaambia hawa majamaa, na ndio mambo ya kwenda kuagiza kitanda haitafanyika tena, kwa sababu hii kitanda inahitaji mbao, randa, musumeno, nyundo na msumari. Story finish. Na jamaa ameketi hapa hako na hiyo skill ya kufanya hiyo kazi. Na nimewaambia kama kuna mtu atakosa usingizi kwa sababu hataki kulala kwa kitanda imetengenezwa na Wakenya, wacha akose usingizi. Ama namna gani? Unaelewana my friends? So tumesema vile vile hatuwezi tena kuagiza ati simiti, ati tuagize ati steel. Imagine mpaka hata samaki tunaagiza. Unaona ile ujinga iko hii Kenya? Alafu kuna watu wanapinga, wanasema hapana, tuendelee tu kuleta samaki kutoka sijui wapi, tuendelee tu kununua furniture kutoka huko, tuendelee. Hiyo ni wazimu. Please, tuachane na hiyo story. Let us just agree. We have millions of young people with talent, with expertise, with training, with skills who can do all these things. And I'm very happy that you people are passionate about the skills you have and you want to make a contribution to building your country. I promise you, you have my support. 100%. 100%. Na tutasukumana kusukumana kabisa mpaka tuhakikishe ya kwamba hii mpango inasonga mbele, ndio tubadilishe nchi yetu jameni. In this plan, we are empowering young people to engage with employment opportunities in the first instance. And as a first step towards ownership of enterprises in every sector, in any part of our country, and in fact going into the continent. Just to let you know, we have now the Continental Free Trade Area. We're going to export these skills and the products that will come from these skills into the continental space market that we are developing. I have sent my Minister Moses to 20 countries in Africa to consolidate the market for the products coming from Kenya. We have just concluded signing the agreement with the European Union on market access for our products as Kenya. We are finalizing, going into this morning. I had an engagement with American officials. We are concluding agreement on access by Kenyan products into the American market. Today, America is our largest export market. And we are working on how to make it even better, how we can access our leather products, our textile products into the American market. Because we want to build opportunity for you. When you grow your businesses, you have a market to export the products that you are creating. That is how to go into the future. That's how to grow our country. The connection between this graduation ceremony and our agenda, as I have told you, is how we can expand market, whether it is through CFTA, Continental Free Trade Area, EAC, or other pieces of infrastructure, financial infrastructure that we are working on. This ceremony signals to the nation that the Kenya Commercial Bank Group, through the KCB Tujiajiri program, has successfully undertaken a monumental project, paving the way for other corporates to make their contribution to solving the skills gap frequently encountered by many industries, which have led to calls for the overhaul of our education system. This is highly commendable, and I express my great appreciation to KCB Foundation, Tujiajiri program, GIZ, and the German government for working with us on this program. Asanteni sana. At the same time, I encourage other corporates to replicate this model and consistently implement in order to ensure that the gap between education and training on one hand and the human capital requirements of industry on the other hand are firmly and conclusively closed. This is the objective of the government's collaboration with the private sector under the Kenya Youth Employment and Entrepreneurship Acceleration Program. On a broader scale, we are making every effort to establish optimal complementarity between industry and tertiary institutions and training, as well as efficient feedback mechanisms within the skills development ecosystem, including our universities, colleges, technical and vocational education and training institutions, industrial attachment, and internship. I will be having another conversation tomorrow on consolidating our internship program. We want you people, when you have acquired skills, you can also have access to internship in industry. We are providing incentives. We want those companies that are willing to take on board graduates like yourself for 1 year or 6 months or 2 years, we are going to make sure that we give them incentives. We are going to tell them if they pay 25,000, the government of Kenya will refund them 12,000 so that they can be able to carry on board many young people. In fact, our plan is to raise as many as 100,000 internship opportunities for people like yourselves who have acquired skills that can be improved by working with the sectors in the industrial space and in the whole of the economy. So again, apart from the Tujiajiri program and all the things that you get out of here, and they are commendable, we also want to expand opportunity for you to acquire or to go into the space of internship so that you can again grow the skills that you have acquired. The KCB Tujiajiri program is therefore a highly promising start to our journey of transforming the skills development landscape in Kenya with a view to enhancing efficiency, productivity, and a stronger entrepreneurial and innovative performance. This graduation ceremony proves that it is possible to accomplish our goal of preparing our youth for the plenty opportunities that will be unlocked in the course of implementing our bottom-up economic transformation agenda. As I encourage other corporate sectors to emulate KCB in enriching our national skills and endowments, I also want to appreciate the German International Development Agency, GTZ, for its support to the program through its employment and skills for Eastern Africa E4D program. Let us all join hands in common endeavor to advance our youth employment and empowerment agenda as one of the most significant interventions in the economic transformation plan. Let us also congratulate all of you, the 3,500 young people who are or who have completed the KCB Tujiajiri program for their achievement, and wish them success as they launch into the new phase of building enterprises, careers, hustles, and livelihoods, and contributing to wealth creation and economic growth. I want to encourage all of you that together as a country, we will stand together to do that which is right for all of us. And that is why everything else we are doing, and I have told you this, we are deliberate, we are intentional about creating opportunities for millions of young people to contribute their talent, their expertise, their skills, their knowledge, in making sure that they grow themselves, they grow their enterprises, and they support us in growing our economy. And we are going to have specific, I've said, we're going to work on housing, the whole space, and I was happy with what Patricia said, the whole space about the county aggregation. You are aware we are putting up in every county aggregation and industrial park. We will need your skills in the county aggregation and industrial parks. We will need your skills in the special economic zones. We are establishing another 5 special economic zones around the country so that we can bring many young people with skills like yourselves into that space for us to grow our exports, to grow our own products that we use here at home, and to drive our progress, economy, and development. I like what Patricia said. She said that don't expect miracles to happen. Don't wait at home. I like what James said. Usikae tu nyumbani hapo ati unangojea ati itafika nyumbani. Haiwezi, jitume. That is what James was saying. Si ndio? So vile nyinyi mnajituma na sisi kama serikali tutajituma. Tunajituma to create opportunities for you in housing, to create opportunities for you in county aggregation industrial park, to create opportunities for you in the digital space, digital jobs, to create opportunities for you in our special economic zones and export promotion zones. That is what we are doing as government, and we want you to equally build in so that these opportunities are available. We must have a plan on how to create jobs. We cannot continue to imagine that just growing the economy will just grow jobs on its own. No, we have to know which sectors of the economy are we going to grow how many jobs. We must with clarity know where are we creating these opportunities. And that is why we are doing everything we are doing. Around Continental Free Trade Area, the negotiations we are having with the EU, the president of Germany was here. He's asking us for skilled labor to work in Germany, to work in other places. We need to develop those skills. And I'm very happy that we have many people here already working with a German institution so that we interact with their technology, we interact with their competencies so that we can measure up and we can also up our game as we do it with other countries. So all this we are building is because we want to build an ecosystem that will support our young people, will support our employment, will support the wealth creation that we are all focused on, and will also support our progress and growth as a nation. I want to confirm to you that we will move forward together. We will work with all our partners, and I must thank all our partners. I must thank the German government, the EU, all the countries we have in the continent that are working with us, the American government, being the largest export destination of our country. Today, in the afternoon, I will be meeting MCC, one of the American companies that wants to invest about 7 billion initially, and then about 100 billion later, because we want to create opportunities for us to grow as a nation. In the last 1 year, with the American government alone, we've created investments, whether it is Moderna, which is going to invest almost 70 billion in a vaccine factory in Kenya, or others in the technology space that is going to give us almost 200 billion of investment in Kenya. These are the partnerships. These are the friends who are working with us as a country to grow our own country the same way GIZ is working with us on this program of Tujiajiri and giving skills to the young people. We need to work with others in a space that creates a win-win. And we must also be intentional as Kenyans. We must know what we want. You know, we cannot, let me tell you, good people, we cannot in this time and age. It will be a tragedy of monumental proportions if in this time and age we want to glorify demonstrations that are violent, that destroy people's hustles, that destroy opportunity, that sabotages our economy. I mean, we would be a very reckless people if we were to glorify such. On the other hand, we would be very ungrateful for us to vilify the people who are creating opportunities for us. We have 200 billion investment from the American government. We have huge investments from Germany. We have huge investments from other countries. We must know what are our interests, and we must secure those interests. And I want to encourage all of us as leaders to focus on the things that bring opportunities to millions of young people, to millions of citizens of Kenya. We must not be petty. We must not be looking at things that are personal. We want to move this forward. In any case, the American ambassador said 2 statements of facts. She said the last election was the freest and the fairest in the history of Kenya, which is a statement of fact. She said Kenya is open for business, which is also a statement of fact. I mean, surely, let us have some decorum and respect ourselves as we demand respect from others. So I was just imagining between the people who are orchestrating destruction of property and sabotaging our economy, and those who are working with us to create investment opportunities and investment capital for the people of Kenya. Between those two, I was wondering who is actually rogue. I think it's for the people of Kenya to judge. Let me also say that going forth, I know there is limited scope in when you guys step out, there is limited scope on how much money you can get to run your business. I will shortly have a discussion with the KCB to see what is it that the government of Kenya can do so that you people, and how do we reorganize the space around Hustler Fund to make sure that you can get opportunities, especially with your skills, whether we can leverage on that to give you more money to be able to do and run your enterprises. Mimi nimefurahi sana wangwana kabisa. You guys are just awesome. You are quite something. Nikiwaona hivi, mimi nafurahi kwamba Kenya, siku za Kenya ambazo zinakuja hapo mbele, we will be a better country. And I want to promise you. Na mimi kwa upande wangu nitangangana kabisa na hao watu wote, ni wapange vizuri ndio nyinyi mpate opportunity. Ndio? Tujipatie, kila mtu apate mahali ya kujishikilia. Nitapanga hiyo mahali ya housing. Nyinyi sasa ndio mtaendesha hiyo maneno. Hapa Nairobi peke yake, hapa Nairobi tutakuwa na nyumba karibu 60,000, 70,000 ambayo tunataka kujenga. As I talk to you, we will be advertising in about 30 counties program ya affordable housing. Nyinyi mujipange. Mutakuwa pale, mutajipanga. Mujipange kabisa, kwa sababu hiyo opportunity tuna create ni opportunity yenu, na wale vijana wengine wa Kenya. Na ndio sababu unajua mambo hii ya housing, watu wengine walikuwa wananiuliza, sasa wewe nani alikuambia tunahitaji manyumba? Pengine hawajaniambia wanahitaji manyumba, lakini vijana wengi wa Kenya wameniambia wanataka ajira na wanataka kazi. Na ili hiyo ajira ya hawa vijana ipatikane, tujenge hiyo manyumba. We will sort out another problem. Sisi tunaelewana jameni? Mnakubali tutatembea hii safari pamoja? Mtafanya bidii? Sasa tunataka pale kwa hiyo manyumba mnajenga, hatutaki nyumba ianguke. Ama kuwe na leakage, ama ile plumbing ikuwe na kasoro. Mumepata skills ya kutosha? Muko chonjo? Kabisa. I am counting on you, good people. Musiniangushe. Tafadhali. Musiniangushe. Na mimi sitawaangusha. Upande yangu tutafanya bidii. I wish you the best of luck as you venture into the world of work and enterprise. May God Almighty bless you and the works of your hands. Asanteni sana na mbarikiwe.
USTV, the authentic voice you can trust.
Asanteni sana wangwana wetu wa Eldoret kwa kunikaribisha hapa nyumbani kwa Rais William Ruto. Ndio mimi nimefika. Nimesikia yule muganga alikuwa hapa kuchokoza rais wangu. Sasa nimefika ni mujibu. Nimwambie William Ruto ni rais wa Kenya. Wewe ni mwananchi wa kawaida. Wewe unasema tunaweza futa ambassador wa Amerika kazi. Hata assistant chief yako pale bodo huwezi futa kazi. Ya pili, rais ametuagiza tuanzishe tena kuandikisha wale wazee wamefikisha 70 years waanze kupata marupurupu yao. Na tukiandikisha hao, nimemwambia PS huyu mzee wa kitendawili umuandikishe akuwe akichukua 2,000 kila mwezi ndio aende kupumzika. Tumekubaliana. Watu ya tumekubaliana. Unajua huyu mzee amezoea kuuzia watu uoga. Aliuzia Rais Moi uoga 1997. Akaletwa kwa serikali ya Moi through cooperation. Mwaka wa 2007 akauzia mzee Kibaki uoga, akaletwa kwa serikali kupitia nusu mkate. Mwaka wa 2017 akauzia Uhuru Kenyatta uoga, na kwa sababu Uhuru ni mtoto ya Serarak akanunua uoga akamuleta kwa handshake. Anajaribu sasa kuuzia William Ruto uoga na mimi ati akuje kwa serikali. Mimi nakwambia mzee kitendawili, William Ruto hapana mtoto ya Serarak kama Uhuru Kenyatta. William Ruto ni chuma ya zamani. Tumekubaliana. Huyu mzee anaweza uzia sisi uoga. Mimi nimemwambia rais wewe kaa kando. Dawa ya hii mzee ni mtoto ya Mau. Mimi nitaonana na yeye. Tumekubaliana. Kwa hivyo nyinyi mkuwe imara. Kazi yangu pale State House ni kulinda William Ruto na yeye aendelee na uchumi. Hapo State House akijaribu kuingia, nimeweka mtego kila pahali, hakuna pahali anaweza kupitia. Tumekubaliana. Na kwa sababu naenda kufunga semina ya magavana, ningetaka munipatie ruhusa niende niongee na hao magavana. Niwaambie tumewapatia pesa yote wafanyie nyinyi kazi. Kwa sababu sisi hatuna deni na hawa. Hata MPs hatuna deni na hawa. Kwa hivyo tungetaka tufanye kazi. Wewe askari wewe wachana na wananchi.